You might be thinking this looks different. What mod have you installed in Skyrim? We haven't installed any mods in Skyrim. There's a bit of a story to tell. So Skyrim's going to come back in 2 weeks' time, roughly, in around 2 weeks. The reason for that is I'm trying to sort my audio at the same time as doing this. The reason for that is I can't transfer my my save from PlayStation to PlayStation, and I'm currently staying with my parents for the next 2 weeks. Kirsten's went back home to spend time with hers before we move, and I'm doing the same. So yeah, because of that, I don't have access to my save file in Skyrim. So we're gonna play something that should, in theory, only take around 10 streams. Hopefully, if we arrive a bit, if we finish the stream a bit early, then that's fine. If we don't, like if it overruns a bit by like 1 or 2 nights, at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. But yeah, we're gonna play this until we can get back to Skyrim. I thought it'd be a fun little change of pace, something a bit more cinematic, air quotes, if you want to call it that. It was a game that really interested me at the start of the generation, and I bought actually to play on the channel with Jack. It was going to be one of our first Let's Plays back when we first started discussing the idea of doing a channel together, and I never did get around to playing it, so here's me doing that now. Now I'm going to shut up for a little bit to let people come in, and I'm also going to go quickly check my audio, so you might hear an echo of what I've just said back at you, but it should be okay. Yeah, everything looks okay, so let's get started. Yeah, there's nothing else to say, is there? No, I think we're all good. Can't get access to the save file. Skyrim will be back in 2 weeks. Until then, we play Until Dawn. Yeah, no, I've never played this game to completion. I bought it, yeah, for playing with Jack. I've seen a couple of Let's Plays on it. I've only seen one to completion. So I only really know one route. But yeah, this is the game just explaining its whole. Oh, Jack's in the chat. Hey, did you Jack? Did you catch my explanation as to why we're playing Until Dawn tonight instead of Skyrim? Do you care? Until he gets back, yeah. This is the game explaining its whole sort of like telltale Life is Strange type thing, where like your actions have consequences, and depending on how you speak to people, depends on how things play out and what endings you get and stuff. So we're also going to decide in this episode. Jack did hear the explanation, didn't care, but he heard it. Yeah, what's our goal? Are we going to kill people? Are we going to try to get everyone dead by the end of it? Are we going to try to keep everyone alive? Or do you guys want to pick who we should kill along the way? Like if you think, oh, Emily, I think there's a character called Emily. Like, oh, want her to die. Like, should we target individual people? I feel like that's more sinister than just saying everyone dies, because we make our mind up before we know them then. Oh, Jack's saying kill.
I can't believe you actually did this.
Don't you guys think this is a little bit cruel?
Come on, she deserves it.
It is not her fault that she has a huge crush on Mike.
Hannah's making the moves on him. I'm just looking out for my girl, Em.
Just because he's class prez doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
I'm not anybody's man.
Whatever you say, darling.
How's the audio in the cutscene sounding? I had to turn it down so there wasn't like the audio wasn't coming over the top of my commentary too much, but obviously we don't want you to not be able to hear anything.
Hannah!
She's here. Shh, shh. Mike.
Sounds good, that's fine. Yeah, here's a very mean prank, eh?
Mike?
Might call this episode Punked.
It's Hannah.
Because she's getting punked. Right, here we go.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend. Josh.
Here we go. He's your boys are blackout drunk. I don't think I can interact with this one. I can't remember what run is. Run's L1. That's it. I'm sure it'll tell me. Do you know? Oh, right strike. I was like, okay. I thought it was trying to tell me how to move. I was like, I had to get here to work that out. Press R2 to pick up objects. He's tanned a bottle of whiskey. On your cell, son. On your cell.
Jeez, Josh. Once again, brother, you've outdone us all.
I think that's the most Scottish I've ever been on stream. Seeing someone chin a bottle of whiskey and saying on your cell. But yeah, that's essentially the long and short of it. Let's see, Hannah, you look so damn hot in that shirt, but I bet you look even hotter out of it. Come to the guest, I'm guessing that's his room, under her thumb. At 2 AM, Mike, kiss, kiss, kiss. Ah.
Oh my god. What did our naive sister get herself into now?
Well, there's Kirsten, she's in chat. Hey, how you doing?
I got your note.
Glad you can make it.
Immediately starts taking her shirt off.
Maybe we should start with a little, you know, making out and see where it goes from there.
Oh no, she doesn't. Now she immediately takes her shirt off.
Oh my god.
I feel like Jack and Kirsten in chat are just like
Oh my god.
the selfie stick's a bit far, Matt.
What are you
Come on,
doing
calm
here?
down.
I'm sorry, Hannah. It's all good.
Yeah, no, I feel like Kirsten and Jack in chat are the angel and demon on my shoulders.
Jerks. You know that? Hannah!
Right. Use right stick to choose. Find others, wake Josh. Well, Josh has tanned a bottle of whiskey. He's not waking up anytime soon. Let's face it.
Guys. There's
So
someone
let's
outside.
go for a wee run.
Help?
Hannah!
What's going on? Where's my sister going?
Where is my sister going?
Joke.
Brilliant
It was just a
voice
prank,
acting right there.
man.
What did
Also,
you
my
do?
favourite line in the game right there. I
That
quote
wasn't
that quite a bit.
You jerks!
It was just a prank, Han.
So, should we go after her?
Not
You know, I'm
justification,
gonna make
let's
the last
face it.
person She wants to see you right now, Mike.
Oh shit!
Whip. Right. I think we're gonna be action Beth. Let's go fast. That one. Bink. I think fast just means that the button prompts are, you know, less forgiving, but you know, you get where you want to faster, so you've kind of got to weigh it up, like risk reward type thing. It was just a practical joke, Hannah. Follow noise, follow footprints. Well, footprints, you know someone's been there, right? Also, I think regardless of what way you go, you end up finding Hannah. So, like, this is just a tutorial. Oh, okay. Maybe I've not been this way before? I don't know. Yeah, it's a good idea. Run at all the deer. Yeah, it's not like, you know, some of them could get aggressive or anything. Of course not.
Damn it, Hannah! Where are you?
I almost called this episode It's Just a Prank Han, and then I thought, you know what, I don't know if I will. I might call it that retrospectively, but use the touchscreen to swipe. You can tell this was a launch title, can't you? Like everything that's on the DualShock, you have to use at some point. It really stands out like a sore thumb when you go back and play a launch title. That every little gimmick that a console has will be used somewhere in it. Like Infamous does the same thing with Danger Deer. It uses the touchpad for like opening doors and stuff, and yeah, you could have definitely done that better than you did. Oh, totem. Yes, please. The big pointless button normally stands out like a sore thumb according to Jack. Ooh, now that's a lovely thing to see. Death totem. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to be like, fuck, I accidentally hit that. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to completionist this. We're not gonna try and chase down every single totem. I honestly cannot be arsed, frankly. It's that simple. Like, we're trying to make this episode reach around 10 episodes long, maybe less if we can. Don't want to waste time hunting for hey, flamethrower, bro. Yeah, we don't want to waste time hunting down totems when we don't have to, frankly.
Hannah! Hello? Hannah! Oh my god, you must be freezing. Here, take my coat. I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb.
I mean, you're not dumb for falling for the prank. Like, you know, that was a shitty thing for them to do. You were dumb for running out in the snow, like, in that shirt, and doing the typical horror movie bimbo thing of falling over, like, the tiniest little thing.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, I appear to have fallen on the floor, making it easier for the bad guy to catch up to me. Ah. Ah! Oh, bum shot.
Hold on!
I definitely feel like they shot that way. Specifically because the bum was in the background. They could have shown the hands in any way, shape or form. Drop Hannah or let go. Drop Hannah or let go. Ah, let go. Why not? Sorry, Jack, what? Is there a conversation that I'm not reading here?
Before we begin, there are a few things I need to make sure you understand. You see, no one can change what happened last year.
I better not be looking at her bum.
Control. You have to accept.
I think it's meant to be shot like a B horror movie, innit? Like,
There is freedom.
you know, there's always that type of shot.
Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around.
Is it just me that thinks his mouth is creepy? Like, lip syncing's definitely worked out better over the the course of this generation.
With this game, this
Ugh.
is significant, and I want to help you see it through. Sometimes these things can be a little scary.
Ah, okay, I get it, Jack.
But I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it. All right. We will start with a simple exercise. Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side.
Tell you what, guys,
Tell me what you feel about it.
I want you to help
It
me
is
pick the
essential
answers,
that you
because, you
answer
know,
honestly
we
in
should
order
try to make
get
it
the most out of this experience.
as interesting for everyone. If it's just appealing to me, then what's the point, right? Right. Farmhouse with a creepy scarecrow. Okay.
So, how did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest.
It makes me happy, it makes me feel uneasy. What we're saying? Happy or uneasy, guys? Uneasy, right. Just the first answer I see, I'm gonna go with.
Honesty is good. What do you think it is that makes you feel uneasy?
Is it the Scarecrow or is it I'm not sure? Now see, the Scarecrow does have a hook for a hand, which makes it seem kind of sinister. But other than that, it's just a nice farmhouse. So I'd say Scarecrow, but it's up to you guys. The Scarecrow, right, that was the first answer.
Well, I see. Let's say the Scarecrow were not there. Would you feel comfortable staying there on your own for a period of time? Let's say a week, for example.
What do you think, guys? If the Scarecrow wasn't there, would we spend time alone there? I mean, the person who put the hook in the Scarecrow's hand is clearly a bit fucked. So they're still going to be around, surely. But nobody nope is there's a yeah and a why not. Yeah and why not was the first answer, and I did say I'd go with the first answer.
Huh. And what if I told you that this cottage was haunted?
It's not a cottage, it's a barn. Cottage is haunted. Scared or not? Is nope an answer to being scared? Were you preempting the scared, right? Scared's the first one that came through.
Oh. All right. I sense that you suffer from a significant fear of
Supernatural?
the
Yeah.
supernatural. What lies beyond the veil of death is, after all, the ultimate unknown. Don't you agree? And what could inspire fear more than the terror of uncertainty? Please.
So they're gonna throw a lot more supernatural shit at us, I'd imagine.
It's only a game. Well, we seem to be out of time for this session. But we'll talk again very soon. Okay?
Sure thing, Doctor, badly fitting dentures. I don't know. We're gonna come up with a nickname for him eventually, I reckon. Right, so, what's the time standing at? Oh, geez, we've still got plenty of time. Okay. See, normally I check the comments on my phone, but I'm checking them on my laptop tonight, and yeah, it just means that I'm not seeing the time in the top right of my screen. He's yucky. I'm guessing that's the Doctor, not Jack. Jack is yucky, so either way it works. And again, this is the one thing that I have got a problem with streaming is normally I would just cut around this, so you don't need to sit and watch an entrance, like an sort of opening title sequence. But it's the things we got to deal with streaming, I suppose. So I think Jack's saying he's a lovely man. He might be saying that it's the Doctor, but I'm going to say Jack's trying to say he's lovely. And for those of you that don't know him, I'd give him a wide berth in the street, if I'm honest. Just make sure that you cross the road. It's probably your best shout. Like children see him and start crying and stuff. It's not great.
The dreadful tragedy that took place on Mount Washington. Annie Klein, who's in charge of the investigation.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
Listeners, an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
Foul play.
Not officially, no. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
There is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
More than you know, Marty.
Why would you be listening to this on your way to the mountain?
Tonight with their son Josh on this, the anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah and Beth Washington.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right,
Yeah, that's true, Jack. Like, gingers have cooties. It's that simple, and I've definitely got cooties.
Well, hello, friends
Sorry,
and
Kirsten.
fans. It's beyond
awesome to have you guys all back this year. First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's gonna be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and that I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, and I'm thinking of them. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you, and just share some moments that we'll never forget for the sake of my sisters, and, you know. Okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay? Make this one trip we will never forget.
Hey,
right?
we get to party with Freddie Mercury. And so that's the plan. Party with Freddie. Listen to some weird throat singing pop music, rock stuff. I just throat singing this somewhere, I can't remember. That's true, Kirsten, I do make you dinner that isn't super noodles. And I think it's just because, you know, I'm the only one in the flat that knows how to cook, so I think someone has to. I mean, super noodles are fantastic, Jack, you are right. I mean, it doesn't breed a healthy diet if you have super noodles every single night, though. And then also for lunch. Right, now. Chapter 1, Memento Mori, 10 hours until dawn. Ooh, ominous. Ooh. That's fine. So, big machete man. Let's see. Diligent. So Sam's diligent. Hannah's best friend. Considerate and adventurous. Hannah's dead, so you're not Hannah's best friend.
Hello?
You used to be Hannah's best friend.
Someone there?
Sorry, I go quiet every so often because I'm reading the chat. Right, okay. Path to the cable car station. See, normally I've got my, like, screen with my comments in the same sort of eye view as my screen, like, that I'm playing the game on. Right now I don't, so I've kind of got to keep looking between the two, and I don't see when the game's telling me to do stuff. Let's get a bit of a jog on. Here we go.
Oh, what?
Gates busted. Climb over, Chris. Let's go. Let's get some practice in the quick. I think that makes sense, right? Just to make sure that we're used to it. Try to sharpen the reflexes for the later part of the game. Climb. Oh wait, no, jump was a better option. Oh well. Again, I looked at the comments. Stop doing that. I need to stop looking at the comments. Oh, someone's witching. So we need, yeah, we need to get up to the cabin. I reckon, once we get everyone up to the cabin, I think that's where we'll get in an hour, right? I don't know. Oh.
Hey, little fella.
Ah, don't move. Okay, I don't have a table in front of me, really, to cheat this with. So I'm gonna just have to stay still. Hey, that worked! Okay. Right, let's get up here. And we're gonna meet one of my least favourite characters. You know, he just seems a bit like a dick, frankly, Chris. Like, I think he's well-meaning. I don't think he means to be a dick. He just is. A little bit. So, here's your different types of totems. Black is death, red is danger, brown is loss, yellow is guidance, and white is fortune. That sounds fair enough. I'm not going to remember those colours, but if you do, then please do tell me later down the line. Chris is the best character. I wouldn't go as far as to say Chris is the best character. I just think he sometimes comes across a bit of a dick. Like, he means well, but that's about it. We've got a guidance totem. Something about a bird and Mike? Mike. I always forget their names as well. Right, let's see. Press R1. What's that? Oh, press R1. I can see my totem collection. So we've got 2 so far. I don't think we'll ever look at this again unless, you know, we want to rewatch a totem because, like I said, we're not going for the completionist. So yeah, does anyone have anyone that we definitely want to kill, or are we going to try to keep everyone alive, or what? I want a definitive goal before we get properly started.
Not in the bag, are you?
Oh, phone ringing. What should we do? You identify strongly with Chris, is that, yeah, like, because he's a well-meaning dick. So, are we closing the bag or are we snooping? What are we doing? Apparently we should keep everyone alive, is what Kirsten's saying. Close the bag, please. Right, well, that was the first option. The first thing that the chat says, unless it's, you know, a quick time event, or like a quick decision, like climb or
Sam, hey,
run. Oh yeah, Mike's my favourite. By the end of the game, I think he's got the best character arc from that one Let's Play I've watched. Maybe in this one, like when we play, he might be a prick by the end of it. Who knows? So Chris is methodical, has a crush on Ashley, proactive and humorous.
Oh, so I found something kind of amazing.
What?
I'm not going to tell you. You got to see for yourself. Come on, it's this way.
Where?
Right around here. Gonna blow your mind.
Of course it is. It's a tutorial section. Yeah, no, I do like Mike. I'm trying to think who else.
Ta-da! Pretty rad, right?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of
Come on.
part of the whole thing with this sort of genre, like the teen,
That comes to mind. Why is this even here?
the teen horror movie thing, where like
What the hell
they
is a
want
shooting range
each character
doing
to
at
be
the base of the
slightly
ski lodge?
Dude.
disliked, so you know you kind of gun for them to die a little bit.
Wanna try?
No, you go ahead, Grizzly.
There we go. We're controlling Chris.
Here goes.
He was just saying that, like, you know, he was giving backstory as to why the gun's there. If I did talk over that and you couldn't hear it, I'll get to aim with the right stick. Okay, press R2. I'll read what you just said in a second, Kirsten. I've always kind of wanted to see what happens if you shoot the squirrel in this section, but if we're going for nice,
Alright, I'm bad.
yeah, like if we're going for
ahead and
nice,
cast
I
in
don't
some
think we
wild
should.
trees and
But
beginner's
Nah, I don't think so, girl.
Flop.
Well, anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle that big, that close.
So we're shooting the squirrel. Quick, quick. We've got to decide. First answer. First answer. I think the tongue out means no. I'm just gonna shoot the bag.
shot.
Your ass just got sacked.
Oh, you're so funny.
Hey, sharpshooter, a ride's coming.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm
everyone
just
said
getting
don't shoot
hang of
the
this.
Come
squirrel.
on, Chris, the cable car.
See, I don't want to, but I'm also kind of tempted just to find out what happens. Like, because yeah, you get the butterfly effect update at the end, so something's gonna happen. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly skim the comments before we keep moving.
Man, it's definitely weird coming back up here after all.
Yeah, Kirsten says she doesn't think she's horrible. You haven't seen her when she's on a, chocolate come down.
Oh, man, look at this.
Nice. You think we'll get a visit from America's Most Wanted?
I'm a lot like Chris. That's probably why I don't like him.
Oh, come on. This place is abandoned most of the year. Nobody comes up here.
Victor Milgram. Wanted. Collect clues to solve the mysteries of Until Dawn and increase yada yada.
It must be really hard on Josh.
I mean, that's fair. I do say a lot on funny things.
I don't know how he keeps it all together.
But then, I understand that dad jokes aren't funny, and that's kind of what I aim for. It's like, you're sort of
So much.
mid-40s dad trying to be somewhat relevant and clearly isn't.
Josh wanted us to keep it locked, keep people out.
He said that? What people?
I don't know. He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
Creepy.
Is it creepy that they found people sleeping in the station? I wouldn't think it's that uncommon for people to,
Real gentleman.
like, if you're homeless, to sleep in something like that. Surely it makes sense. Like, I don't know. I think that's another reason that I don't like them. They all scream a rich kid, don't they? I mean, especially what's his name, Freddie Mercury. But
And I thought the car was closer.
yeah, I don't know.
Guess we gotta wait.
Blackwood Pines Hotel.
What
Now,
a
see, why
crazy
would you
place to set up house?
like? Why
No
would they
matter
keep
how
that
rich
in
you
their
are.
own
Not so rich. Bottom out.
cable car thing? Does this place like fully functional? Like, is it like a ski lodge? Like, do they rent it out? Was that the bath? I think that was the bath in the house, but I might have misseen that. No, I'm just like, I'm not meaning as in like, I don't like rich kids. I'm just saying, like, I feel like they come across a little bit full of themselves sometimes, which is a trait normally associated with rich kids in movies and
Coming?
fiction in general.
Yeah, well, I was gonna stay here and catch some Z's, but okay.
Enter car. There we go.
Just like going to the prom.
How did you get to prom?
Here we go.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, I hope this was the right thing to do.
What?
Getting everyone together on the anniversary. I mean, Josh seemed really pumped about us all doing something, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good, good. It's hard to tell with him, and I've kind of been worried.
No, it was a good idea.
Do you think it's a good idea for them? Like, regardless of the story, just in general.
Bro,
I don't know
good
if. Like, I would turn up if I was invited,
what,
because
let's
obviously,
just
he
stop
lost
talking
his
about what
sisters and that's how
happened.
he's grieving. But is this a healthy way to grieve?
You're right.
I don't know.
You know how Josh and I met?
No.
Third grade. Josh sat in the back of the room, I sat in the front. We didn't even know each other existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh started strap snapping the training bra on the girl in front of him. So the teacher made him move to the front, where I was sitting.
Okay, so.
Nope,
So
it's a
I
bad
got
idea. Is
back.
that just because you know that people are about to start getting
next
cut
to
up?
Josh. That's how we met.
I don't know if it's the
Yeah,
healthiest way to
being
grieve,
friends
if I'm
to
honest.
this day.
Go back to the last place your sisters
If
were
it
seen
weren't for the
alive.
fact that Jeannie Simmons hit puberty like 3 years early, and on that day decided to wear a low-cut shirt that showed off her training bra, I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car alone.
One could
Right
only
now.
hope.
Or talking to some other person entirely. Boom. Butterfly effect.
Boom. I just explained a key gameplay trait. That's the only reason that conversation's there, isn't it? Oh, there's your girl Jess. There we go. Mike's girlfriend. Confident, trusting. Irreverent? Oh, it's a big word. Didn't expect to see that.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New people. Time to meet and greet.
She reminds you a little bit of Thumper from Bambi, doesn't she? She's quite excitable. I don't know if I ever disliked Jess. I think she seems like a bit of a bitch when, Oh.
What the hell?
Jess, hey!
Jessica, over here! Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
Yeah, sorry, reading chat again. Yeah, I don't know, like, I think the only time I remember thinking she's a bitch is, during the fight, like the argument she has, which we might see in this episode, I'm not too sure.
Chris.
Look, got a lot of meat on my bones. This is all muscle down here.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey,
See what I mean? It's a bit of a dick.
Chris.
My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind of sizzling erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining? I wonder.
Insist, give it back. Explain, I'm with Mike now. Don't give him the satisfaction, just tell him that, you know, to give it back.
Give that back, you tool.
Tool and die. That's my motto.
Oh, you're such an idiot. Maybe nosy Nancy shouldn't go nosing around in other people's nostrils.
Yeah, I try not to do that, as a rule.
Come on, Jess, you can tell us. You can totally keep secrets. Whatever. You'll figure it out eventually.
Alright, let's just get up to the lodge already. It's getting tired of all this nature and junk.
You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna wait here for a bit.
Oh, I
See who
forgot
else
that
is
you're,
coming.
You mean Mike?
What? I mean,
yeah, your
you know,
relationships with people
whoever.
change, don't they, depending on how you act. Like, you can, there's actually like, bars to see that. It's not just
You?
like like you know, you can't like it's not like in other games where you can't track.
Take it all in.
Like in a Telltale game, I don't think you can see like how much people like other people. Emily, Mike's ex, intelligent, resourceful, persuasive.
I don't think it would have been like as pretty.
Matt, Emily's new boyfriend, motivated, ambitious, and active. I think Matt was alright. I think he's a bit thick, but other than that, I can't remember.
And where's the bellboy when you need one?
Yeah, like, I'm making these, like, opinions that I'm saying right now based on, like, a Let's Play I saw when this game first came out, so a good few years ago. So we might change our mind.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna be weird seeing everyone up here again.
Definitely not gonna.
Hashtag Matt deserves better. Yeah, I remember. Emily's your sort of stereotypical bitch in one of these, like, movies, isn't she?
What do you think?
Ah!
Jesus!
Mike, Emily's ex, intelligent, driven, persuasive. Isn't that pretty much what Emily's was?
You guys.
Michael!
You really should have seen your faces right there.
Dude, I almost clocked you just.
Of course you did. Was that in between
Michael,
the
you're a
screaming
jerk.
like a little girl?
Guys, we're all friends here, right? No need for violence, just a little harmless fun. We're up in the woods, it's spooky. Come on, let's get into the spirit of things.
The spirit of things? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
I'm just trying to lighten
Hashtag
the mood,
Mike
Em.
could be my president. I think you only wrote that so I'd say it out
The
loud.
way you're being, you always get like this.
Threaten. Back off, Mike. Let's start off on a good foot. On a
Michael.
good footing.
I'm just gonna lay it out. Otherwise, this whole weekend's gonna suck ass for everyone. This is super awkward, and we all know it. Let's just acknowledge it now and move on, okay?
Nah. I hear you, man. I get it. I don't want to make this weird.
Cool. So we're good?
All good?
You guys gonna make out now?
Oh my god, totally. We're so gonna make out.
Yeah, like Mike actually comes across as being slightly funny, whereas
See ya.
what's his name, Chris.
See ya.
I don't know, his jokes just don't land with me. Maybe a different actor would have changed that.
Oh, crap.
I don't know.
What?
Hey, could you take these
Ah.
the rest of the way?
Just knock my mic over.
Bags?
Yeah, just all the bags.
Hopefully that stays.
Why?
I need to go find Sam.
Mush donkey, mush.
Sorry, I really need to go find her. I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost there.
It's important, Matt, please.
Okay, right. It was good seeing you, Kirsten. Hopefully we'll see you in the next stream, or I'll definitely speak to you in between. Thanks for turning up, though. And yes, professionalism at its finest at XP Point Live. You're right, Jack. Agree. I'll go. Persist. I'm not leaving you alone. Nothing creepy's happened yet. Let's just.
Alright. Fine. If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way. But you owe me one.
Excuse me?
Well, then we're even, at least.
I'll think about it.
Just be careful.
See you up there, sweetie. Thank you.
He seemed a bit serious with "you owe me one." Like, you know, surely if you like, you see that as just doing someone a favor, and you're like, "You owe me one." Like, not quite. Like, you do. Like, next time I need something, you're gonna come running. Ashley has a crush on Chris. Academic, inquisitive, forthright. Ashley, Washington Lodge grounds, 9:32. Oh.
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly. And not in the friend zone kind of way. They might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
That's just not a phrase, is it? You know, I think that's the first time I've seen this and not thought anything's too suspect. Because they don't, like, I remembered them, like, hugging. But they seem to be... They're close. They're very, like, they're standing a bit close. But then, how people interact in this game, they tend to, like, yeah, make up their own phrases and take things a bit personally and stuff. So, you know, it's not out of the ordinary. For this.
Hey, whoa.
Hey.
Sorry about that, Ash. I didn't mean to scare you.
I didn't mean to scare you. I jumped out in front of you, but I didn't mean to scare you.
Like, for real, scare you.
Gosh, oh my gosh.
Hey, wow. Man, I'm really sorry, Ash. Damn.
It's okay, it's fine. It's fine.
What are you looking at?
Matt is a simp.
Anything juicy with that thing? Let me check it out.
Should we? Okay, here's right. Are we gonna lie to him so he doesn't see what Emily's like, what Emily's doing with Mike, or should we encourage him to take a look? Your call, guys. Encourage is the first thing I saw. Encourage.
Sure, go ahead. Knock yourself out, I guess.
Oh no, they are hugging. Okay.
Bitch! Seriously, Emily? What the hell, man?
Hey, listen, it's probably nothing.
Nothing, you think?
Well, yeah.
Is it ever just nothing with him?
That doesn't
Ever?
scream
I don't
healthy
know.
relationship, does it? You know, if you're that mistrusting that quickly, like you've just seen two friends hug, and you're like, fuck you. You know, like, I get that they're exes, but like immediately saying is it ever nothing with Emily? It seems like, you know, there's trust issues there already, isn't there? Right. Check phone, read book. What we're gonna do? Let's read book. Let's say that she's not totally as shallow as the game's trying to paint her. Why not?
Oh, you did not just do that.
Put your hands where I can see them. We've got you surrounded.
Again, Mike just is funnier than Chris.
We're
choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have but to surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody?
Grab the snowball.
Well, I don't know when you put it like that. Hey!
Do hit Chris.
Oh!
Yeah, fuck you.
Hey, you know that? Where are you hiding, little chicken? Oh!
Got you.
Hey!
And dodge. Is there any consequences to, you know, not dodging these and like not hitting him?
Hello? Come on.
There you are.
Hey, Mike.
I think I should get too competitive with this, and I'm like, no, I've got to hit him every time.
You can't hide from me, Michael. I know all your
Sometimes it's best to do nothing at all. Okay, let's just leave it. Do you know, I actually quite like the music in this. Like, I don't mind the music over the title sequence, and this, I feel like, yeah, I wouldn't listen to it on my own, but like, it's not bad music.
And then what?
Like, the game's quite high quality, if nothing else. Like, even if you don't like it, I think you can respect that.
Done City.
So did I go down?
I don't think so.
I think you'd know so if I did.
Hey,
My.
Innuendo.
So are we calling it my favor then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica, the Snowball Queen.
Do I do that music?
Okay,
Is that what I said?
vaguely dirty.
My lady.
I'm meaning to say I think the music's alright. I don't mind the music. I was trying to say too many things at the same time. Yeah, no, I think the music's alright. It's not something I'd listen to, but I think it's alright. It's not. It's professional sounding, if you get what I mean.
Think of at least one thing.
Yeah.
But you'll have to wait until later.
Wait, hey.
We should get up to the lodge.
Yeah. It's so nice out here, though. Pretty breathtaking.
I mean, I could stay out here for pretty much ever, provided I was making out with you the whole time.
Just making out?
Well, it
Well,
seems a bit
I think we
cold
might
outside,
place
eh?
it as somewhere in between those quotes.
Yeah.
Who's that arriving? I can't think of anyone else. Is there someone else that we're waiting to be introduced to? I don't think so.
Hello again.
Right.
And how are
Again, same rules apply. First person answers. We just go with that as the go-to for the rest for what we're saying.
you have a fear of things?
Unless it's quick answers, then I'll have to just do them myself.
This time, we're going to try to understand the root of your anxiety. Now pick up that book, turn the pages. You will see a set of pictures and symbols. I want you to identify which image in each set makes you the most anxious.
Okay, so which picture makes us anxious? Men worry me, women worry me. Someone want to jump in? I don't personally have an opinion with this one. I'm quite social outside of this, so neither would be my answer, but we've got to pick one. No one answering? Right, let's go, men? Why not? Men. Ah, shit, I need to work out a way to mount this microphone better than what it's currently doing. Second time. Let's count the mic falls. Planes scare me, crowds scare me. Anyone got an answer for planes or crowds? Right, let's just go planes. Heights or drowning? Drowning seems like the worst way to go, right? Yeah, do we just go drowning? Yeah, let's go. Right, snakes or rats? Tell you what, I'm just gonna go with it for this one. In honor of Jack's girlfriend Caitlin getting a pet snake recently, well, we're gonna go snakes. Why not? If there's a theme there, we'll go with it. Guns or knives? Remy makes me. I'll give you that. I don't think we can out Freddie Mercury just yet. So I think we're just gonna have to go guns or knives. What's everyone going with? I'm just gonna go with knives. Knives. Oh, Lunan just said. Right, let's go through snakes or cockroaches. Again, I'm just gonna keep the snakes theme. There's the doctor there. Scarecrows or clowns? Now, I'm not one of those people that's scared of clowns, if I'm honest. They've never bothered me. I think it's just because I went to the circus as a kid, so it's not something that ever creeped me out, but I understand that lots of people are scared of clowns. I've not heard many people say much about scarecrows, but I think that's just because they don't appear as often, so people don't, you know, find out if they're scared of them the same. Do I just go? Let's go scarecrows. Why not? Swipe. Gore disgusts me. Crows are scary. I quite like crows. Let's rapid fire through these just to get to at least the end of this. By the Dr. Horseteeth decided to. There's the name, Dr. Horseteeth. He decided to slap the desk.
Don't be nervous.
Yeah, we've only got 10 minutes to the end, so I'm just going to blitz these. Speed it up a bit. He's timing us anyway.
The more you rely on your instincts, the more honest your answers will be, and the more enlightening you will find this experience.
Also, you know, if you're treating a patient with anxiety, it's really good to make them feel stressed. It's always the best shout, isn't it? So we're going to go snakes. Again, just keep the theme of snakes. Gore disgusts me. I fear needles. Well, I'm diabetic, so can't be scared of needles. Right, let's keep going. Scarecrows or zombies? We see loads of zombies in games, right? I don't think we see many scarecrows unless you're a Batman fan, so we're gonna go with that. I like the puppers, so we're gonna go gore, but gore is not something I find that scary. Like, that's not something that bugs me. Storms scare me, gore disgusts me. Again, I don't care about storms either. I'm not someone that, you know, like, storms don't bug me. Heights do. Yeah, like, heights creep me out.
This is very interesting.
Not the world's biggest fan of roller coasters either, but apart from that, like, yeah, like, from the things here, nah.
Snakes, scarecrows, an awful Some combination sounds like a good Friday night.
I don't want to meet someone who's like, oh yeah, I love snakes, scarecrows, and
Well, I'm afraid.
gore.
Once again, we're
Good
out of
Friday
time.
night, yeah.
I promise. We'll talk again very soon.
Tell you what, we haven't quite reached an hour yet, I don't think. However, I don't think we're going to get a better time to wrap up than at the end of a chapter, right? So while it does the previously stuff, can we skip that?
Don't you guys think this is a...
Because, you know, we've just seen it. I'll just pause it and we'll see it. You know what, we'll see you next... next time we come in, we'll get a better... we'll start with the start of the chapter. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm stumbling over my words, but you get what? You get the meaning of the gibberish. Next episode, we'll start with the start of the next chapter. Yeah, thank you for watching. As always, this has been the XP Point. Unlike normal, it's been Until Dawn. That's going to continue for the next 2 weeks or so. So, hope you're enjoying it. If you're not, then we can always jump onto something else. After all, it is just episode 1. Yeah, and if you did like this video, this stream video, however you're watching this, please hit like and subscribe. It helps us out a bunch. And I shall see you next time. Same place, same time.